wear your kicks.
Hey,
Yo,
you.
what up? What up?
There he goes.
There you
What
go.
up? What's good?
The mouth
Yeah,
is the mouth.
Hey.
Let's go.
We doing
Hey.
good, brother. We doing good. What you got planned tonight? Where you coming
What's
from?
going on over there?
We just got
Coming
back
from the
from
gym?
class. No, I was at class.
Class.
Oh,
Okay.
nice, nice, nice.
Oh, my man be out there like this.
Right.
Hey, look, you notice every time the four of us get on, we always have a theme. So look at the theme.
What's
It's
the
like
thing,
Mr.
man?
Chicken J Elevate, black and white.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Hey,
Look at that.
red, baby, let's go.
That's crazy.
Bro, you know what's so funny is we had a run where it was just me and Mr. Think doing lives for a little bit, and every time we got on, we seemed to have the same color shirt on.
Just be
Man,
Never spoke to each other beforehand.
hey,
We in the
symbiotic.
backstage looking. I'm like, damn, this man got the same color shirt I got on.
Symbiotic.
Nah, no hat today. I'm the only one without a hat today.
Mike,
I didn't
Mike
even.
said no hat.
Should I pull
no-
out Schuster Dom? Nah, I ain't gonna pull. I ain't gonna pull. He gonna
Hey,
wait.
you may want to pull
Yeah,
them out
right.
for those steel 10s. We're
Man.
dying to know.
I'm gonna tell people right now, man. If you like 10s, that leather quality on them steel 10s, bro. They look nice.
It is
They
looking
nice.
really nice.
They very nice. I know
It
that
is.
that toe cap throwing a lot of people off in terms of how they feel about the shoe, but quality wise, from what I've seen, they look nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that toe cap is not a deal breaker for me, bro. It's not. Which one you pointing at?
You know, the thing is you know what it is? It's because you look at the shoe and you're like, why did they put that on there? It's one of those things where it's like, okay, for example, those wing 5s that came out, the silver ones, okay? Like, why did they put that writing on the toe? Like, that could have been on the insole foot pad or something like that. So that writing across the toe, like, threw that whole shoe off for me. It would look a lot better without all that writing on there. But, you know, to each their own. Now, I'd like to see the steel 10s in person to really make a decision on them. But, you know, like, quality-wise, it's a nice looking shoe, but we'll see.
Huh.
So would you say undefeated fours? Because supposedly they dropping on the 2nd of August, and you know my sneaker of August is the steel 10s. Which one would you rather have, undefeateds or the 10s?
I mean, all right. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. The undefeated fours are a shoe that we didn't think we'd ever actually touch. Now we have a real opportunity to touch them. It's almost in the same realm as the Wu-Tang Dunks, right? The Wu-Tang Dunk, it was a storied shoe, only 36 pairs. And then Nike decided to give us a rendition of them. In this case here, almost the same situation, right? We're getting a rendition of them because there's that Nike Air pair, which that wasn't the original, and then there's the Jumpman pair, which they're trying to advertise as being the more limited pair. I mean, we all know it. Listen, it don't matter if the Jumpman pair is the more limited pair. The Nike Air pair is going to feel like the more limited pair because that's what everyone's going to go after. You know what I mean? So in this situation here, we're talking about a unicorn pair versus something that they have not came back out with in a very long time. Well, if I had a choice of which one I'm gonna get, give me the unicorn pair. Give me the unicorn pair. And that's really, but it's not a fair comparison, though, Jay. For just that sake, right? A pair we never thought we'd ever be able to touch. Listen. It's like if they said, okay, let's go unicorn for unicorn, right? Bread 4, off-white bread 4s, these undefeated 4s. I would venture to say you probably could count on one hand how many people would pick the undefeateds over off-white breads. But we're talking about unicorn for unicorn, in a sense.
For me, it's a clear winner. Josiah Keys, what's up, family?
Josiah was
Is in
good.
the building.
What up, fam?
For me, it's easy. It's the steel 10s. That's an easy pick.
So
I'd rather have.
you taking steel 10s over undefeated 4s?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, does any of that have to do with the fact that undefeated 4s are green?
No, has nothing to do with it. Hey, Robert Williams said the same thing. Steel 10s for him.
Okay.
Okay. 10s over the 4s.
For me,
So for why the steel 10s? Why the steel 10s?
What an idiot.
For one, not only because it's an OG.
Okay.
For two, again, we are getting that cap that people complained about. G-Fish had the same thing, steel 10s. Even though Jordan liked it, Nike didn't like it, they removed it. We're getting something that is very rare. And I said it earlier in the chat. I was like, if you found an OG, and I mean an original pair of 10s with the cap, people would be trying to buy that silhouette off of you immediately, even if because they don't like it because of the rarity. So we're getting something that's rare and an opportunity to touch it, just like the reimagined Black Toes, right? A sample pair that dropped for everybody. So when I look at it, for me, from that perspective, and again, I love 10s, man. 10s are so clean, and the steel is, to me, the best 10, even over the nickel 10. Just my hot take on it.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to know. I mean, from the OG perspective, I can understand that pick for sure. From the OG perspective, I can definitely understand that pick. I guess a little bit of that hype beast is coming out of me. Pause. Pause.
Okay, it's all. Listen, it's no right or wrong answer. It's just.
I mean, listen. From that aspect, right? If you're someone who's been trying to track down all the OG shoes, right? All the shoes Mike actually wore, put on feet on the court, and they bring these out, toe cap, no toe cap. This is still, I mean, to be honest with you, now that I'm really thinking about it, I feel as though because they originally released that shoe with the toe cap and then later removed it, don't you feel like maybe they could have done more in telling that story of that shoe? Like almost to put it out there as like a special edition type situation. I don't know if you'd want to do it kind of like they're doing with the Rare Airs, where you have like the regular white stitched and gold stitched pairs. So like some could be a toe cap pair, none a toe cap pair, or I don't know how they could do that, but I feel like there's an opportunity there to tell a story. You know what I mean? With the shoe, kind of like trying to think of another shoe like that's kind of like that. That's got kind of a weird story behind it. I guess you could point to the 2s and the fact that Mike didn't like the Jordan 2 per se. Maybe you could have necessarily told a story in that sense, but this here, I mean, you're talking about a minute feature, but a feature that was controversy, right? There was controversy behind it. They originally released it with the toe cap, and then they removed it because Mike said to remove it. So in that aspect, I feel like they could have almost like they did with the storytelling of the Bread High 85s, right? The band pair, like they had this whole commercial campaign about what the real pair was that actually got banned from the NBA and all this other kind of stuff, right? You know what I mean? In this case here, they could have put a little bit of storytelling behind it to maybe up to prestige of it. You know what I mean?
I can vibe with that. Yeah. I can vibe with that. Mm-hmm.
I feel like if they had taken a page from their marketing playbook and put it more into the story, much to Warrior Kix's statement, then yeah, it absolutely would have changed the dynamic of how that released. and the people that felt a certain type of way because they weren't able to touch it during that particular time. I mean, look at what they did with the United Center, for God's sake. They put band everywhere, even on Jordan's feet on the statue.
Yeah. Bro, we've never seen a campaign like that before, ever. They pulled out all the stops for that campaign. 10 out of 10. Best campaign ever. Best campaign ever. That campaign is head over heels over the Lost and Found campaign.
For sure.
Hey, Desmond is hilarious, G. Desmond is hilarious.
We got Drake in the building. Oh, snap. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you know, we all look alike.
Started from the bottom now, man.
Hey, Perp, don't feel bad. This one was towards me. Grandpa, are you okay? Look.
I thought
officially
it was
Unk.
me. I was about to say I need some applesauce right now.
No, I am officially Unk. All right. But yeah,
He
we're
said I'm
not
in
in
my
the grandpa
stage.
territory yet.
He
Watch
said
your
I'm
mouth.
in my Unk stage.
Right. Watch your mouth. I'm in Unk mode.
I'm here to drop wisdom on you, youngster. That's what he's saying. My man gonna start talking like Melvin and Baby Boy.
Oh, Josiah.
Josiah said I report him for the terrorists.
Oh,
My goodness.
oh man.
Man.
Chat, we live in effect, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, man, we doing that, man. Tap that like button, man.
Hey man, make sure y'all tap in this Saturday.
Tap in.
Rare Air Force Saturday coming up.
It's coming,
Yeah.
Man.
It's coming
One
hard.
pair.
Hey, I heard mixed things about the Snipes release of the Rare Air Force. I've heard some say they got them canceled, and others said it still went through. Did you guys hear anything definitive as to what is going on with those?
I haven't heard any cancellations. Everybody I've talked to, and I know several people that were part of that early morning shock drop in a sense, they've all received confirmation for theirs.
Okay. They had more larger sizes today, like size 12 was available. 12, 11 and a half, all of them were available. Tomorrow should be JD Sport exclusive access, 9 a.m.
JD Sport and somebody else.
Foot Locker's probably going to open theirs up, right?
Let's see. Hold on.
It should be Foot Locker.
I can't remember what I said.
For Rare Air.
Yeah, so
Snipes got to sign up right now. Open.
Snipe says their sign up down now.
JD Sports and Finish Line. Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, I mean they're same place.
Yeah, same thing. But yeah, specifically Finish Line.
Jay, you doing Shoe Palace again for those? Oh, you don't want the Rare Air Force. That's right.
Yeah, I'm passing up on the Rare Air Force.
There's nobody you know that wants them that you might be able to help out with a pair.
Nobody has came to me yet. So if someone asks, I'll definitely aid and assist. You know that. But for me, I'm passing up. But if someone needs me, I'll go. Hey, if y'all interested in those Rare Air Force, all you need to do is let me know so I can go to Shoe Palace tomorrow and put my name in a raffle so I can pick up a shoe for y'all, man. Just let me know.
They know Jay by first name basis at Shoe Palace, apparently.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's when the BS going down. They know you by name, then
there you go.
That can help you out. So relationships, even though you don't necessarily need a ton of relationships, they always come in handy when they come in handy.
Yeah. Shoe Pal's been doing me right, man. So
he's spending your
money
there, bro.
I copped on Sneakers app. Let's be honest. I ain't copped on Sneakers app in the grip, bro.
But you tried on Sneakers app? You just tried for the Kobe's, didn't you?
Kobe Total Orange, and they said, nope, you're a loser today. You're a loser. David Bell, what up, family?
David Bell, $5 super chat. What's good with you, bro?
Salute you, David.
Salute, David Bell.
Always
David Bell in the build. What up, man?
Hey, my man said screw Sneakers app.
Yeah. He just said, man, drop that link in the One Pair Time podcast. Drop that linky link.
Yeah.
Do you have? I don't have G Fish's info. Do you got it, Lewis? I don't have it.
Yeah.
He wants to drop the link.
Yeah, he wants to. Hold on. Let me send you. Let me send you his info from Instagram.
Yeah, just send it to him on IG.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
On a G. Hey, so listen, man. I want to say this, man. So, listen, this cat got me dying over here, man. Hey, Johnny, we've been on for almost an hour, family. Hey, Sneaker Edition, bro. I know you said I'm definitely copping the Jordan 3 Rare Airs. I know you said it a couple times, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the perfect time for you to cop that kick because right now it is on sale, my guy. So you might want to cop this kick because at some point in time, you may regret it later on down the line. So to me, the Rare Air 3 is way better than the Rare Air 4 and better than the Air Jordan 1 Rare Air. That's just my opinion. Is it better than the Undefeateds? I can't say that yet. Probably not. But until we get that bad boy in hand, I just want to speak. I just want to put that out there.
Oh, actually,
I think now's a good time to mess around with those Rare Air 3s. They're readily available, and you know I'm constantly checking the Nike app, and I've noticed that they've taken the Air Jordan 1, the UNC ones, they took those off. You know, so they've been cycling the ones off of there.
Derek, hold on. I might be able to get him the link. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Did y'all hear about the stock numbers of these Steel 10s for Sneakers App?
They limited, from what I understand.
They're talking about 18,000 pairs.
No, I haven't heard that yet.
I haven't heard official
numbers. Our good buddy Sniper Kicks is posting 18,000 pairs.
Oh God. Anyway, next.
Oh, well,
the
listen,
car salesman.
listen. I know. Look.
He's never been right about anything.
But he never lies.
Hey, he never lies, but he take that L sometimes.
That was on. Hey man, that was
Hold on, man. How the hell do I get to my messenger?
He's saying 18,000, huh?
That's what he's saying.
But resale right now is at 423 in a size 11. I mean,
well,
they might.
Granted, that's 18,000 for the Sneakers app. That doesn't necessarily mean because it's getting released at. Is it being released at all major retailers?
So we don't know as of yet because I know they were saying that they thought the Steel Tims might have been a tier 0 release, but clearly it's not. So only way to tell is I'm gonna go to Shoe Palace and find out. Mr. Bands, what's up, family? We are lit tonight.
Yo, what up?
Tonight we lit, man. This is listen.
Mr. Bands, that's a first.
Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Man.
Robert Williams said not at JD. Wait, when are these Steel 10s releasing though?
August 2nd, the same day as the Undefeateds.
Yo, no hype's correct because Sniper's just trying to get his pairs off. So
hey,
he's hyping it up. These are going to be hard to get, guys.
Yeah, but I got them. I got them in full size run. Oh yeah.
100 pairs came in today.
Why you sound like Mr. Krabby or whatever the Squidward. My man sound like Squidward.
That's how he sounds to me all the time.
Squidward. Hold up. So hold on a second. So JD Sport is releasing the what's some Jordan ones called? The black ones that you can rub away the material.
That's called the Expression.
Thank you.
Expression.
Okay, so JD Sport Finish Line going to have the Expressions on the 31st and August 2nd.
Oh, FYI, not to cut you off for your kicks really quick. Those Expressions, very limited pairs. They are not making a full size run on these Expressions.
I thought they were going to do no. Hold on a second. I know what he's saying. They're a tier 0 release, aren't they?
Correct.
Okay. That's what he meant. Tier 0 run. They're not. They. Hold on a second. No.
Yo,
sir, if they're at JD Sport Finish Line, that's one of the major retailers.
Yeah, but they're still limited. Oh, G Fish is in the butt. Ladies and gentlemen,
what up, G?
What up?
Yo.
Yeah. No, I ain't trying to go over your thought. You was about to say something.
Nah, Oracle. Hey, anytime you pop in, you always bring value and substance. So we want to hear what you got to say.
Hey, I was going to piggyback on what y'all was saying about telling the story, right? So what they should do, with the tens is killing
Yeah.
two birds with one stone. They should start off all right when he ended the championship or whatever, and he left. They should tell that quick, brief story like in a video mashup, right? And then like hurry up and speed past the fact that he was doing Space Jam. So you killing two birds with one stone. So like you teasing that the Space Jams could potentially come back out, right? Then you go into you do the clips or whatever, him playing for the Barons, but it's like a video mashup. Like it's quick timeline, right? So you gotta pause it to catch everything. Fast forward to when Pippen that year that Pippen was on the bench and he looking at the camera talking about come back. And then the fact that Nick Anderson was the poster boy. Nick Anderson was the poster boy for the Tens. And then you end the video off that night that he was in Orlando Magic where he was wearing the powder blue Tens, the Orlando Magic Tens against Mike and the steel Tens, and end it off and be like Nike, just do it.
Commercial.
Yeah,
commercial. That's dope.
That's how you tell that story.
That's dope.
They need to pay for that.
That's dope.
Yatika, namaste.
Because you know how, like, if they check this out, if they did that, y'all will be time snapping and using that for content. Like, hold up, it went too fast. Let me stop this, pause this. So what are they doing in this? What are they doing in this? What are they doing this? That'll just feed the people for content. And then they'd be like, hold up, is the Space Jams? You could see it. You could break the video down and be like, yo, is the Space Jams coming out on 26 or 27?
Nike, pay that man. Pay that man, Nike. Hey, Oracle is doing your job for you for free. Okay?
And you not bringing back the high cut Space Jams. You bringing back the popular Space Jams that everybody was prone to when they first came out. You don't put everybody on to high cut, right? So that'll give you 2 years of speculation. Like, are they gonna be high? Are they gonna be the low cut? Are they gonna be the high? Are they gonna be the low cut?
High all day.
You build anticipation, and then you come over the top with a hell of a marketing strategy, blow the doors off, just like you did with the band Bread 85 Highs. Blow the doors off.
You know, and to his point, right? The storytelling can even be within the box or within the tissue paper inside. You know how they're usually putting stories now on some of the tissue paper, or somehow you can incorporate the box into the story along with the storytelling on the tissue paper inside too.
Just like what they did with the Soul Jordan 3 2.0s.
There you go.
But a lot of people don't know that he had picked Nick Anderson to sport them joints, like to advertise them that year. Like, it wasn't Pippen. Pippen decided to throw them joints on, but the cover athlete for them Tens, because he was playing baseball, was Nick Anderson for the Magic.
Yep. That's when I would say that was at Nick Anderson height of his career. Those last 2 years with Orlando G-Fish.
Yeah, and that's when they beat him when he came back the second half of the season. And then Orlando was on fire and put them out. And then the next year he came in, he wound up winning because he wasn't supposed to wear the 11s. Matter of fact, he wore the 11s in that series they lost. He got fined for that game, and he wasn't supposed to wear the Concords, but he was like, "Nah, I'm doing it anyway."
Hello.
Tinker tell the story like, "Yo, these ain't even ready yet." He was like, Mike walked out the office with them joints, and he said next game he had them on.
Let's go, man.
No, I mean, listen, like it's so many intricate stories that can be told. That'd be a nice campaign for that shoe. You know what I mean? That'd be a nice campaign for that shoe. Listen, we've had this discussion before. There've been so many shoes that released that actually have a story behind them, and for whatever reason, there's no story told with the shoe.
Drop the ball,
and then you're wondering why. Like for us older heads, right? We remember a lot about these shoes besides just the nostalgic fact that they were coming back out and we saw Mike playing them. But for other people to try to connect with them, like to just be releasing the shoes and then just hope just based on what they see, they're going out here picking them up. I mean, to me, putting some intrinsic value with an actual story behind the shoe could help it do a lot better sales wise throughout the masses than
Oh, I
versus
forgot
just the
the
news.
Martin part too.
Mm.
You got in the mashup. You add the fact that Martin made them joints popular on the show.
Yeah, he had
You
him
put
on
that in the mashup.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, listen, I want to answer a question. Johnny Felton, he said, are 10s comfortable? I want to tell you right now, Johnny, hell yeah. Hell yeah, they're comfortable. And they look amazing on feet, brother. You will not be disappointed with a 10, I promise you.
Now, Jay, how
The
you
crazy
know?
thing, people crapping on them, but it was one point when it was OVO 10s, everybody was diddle diddle diddle. I gotta have the OVO 10.
Hype.
666.
That's true.
Now, Jay, if you take that insole foot pad out and you see that cardboard on the bottom, how you gonna feel?
Hey, you know what? Listen, that polyurethane, long as you got that polyurethane insole, you okay.
Hey, do y'all know anybody that swaps out their insoles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
On the
I started
Jays?
doing it. I started.
You started going to a more comfortable insole? Yeah.
Nah, I like put it this way, not on my GRs or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I should have been doing it like my Jackie Robinsons. I took them out and went and bought some and put them in to keep the insole intact because it got all that inscription on the insoles.
That makes sense.
Yes.
And my phone posits because it got the American flag on them. Well, technically, you're not supposed to be walking on the flag anyway.
Correct. Technically, we're not supposed to have the flag on our body like that either. That's also part of the.
Yeah, it's even worse walking on the joint.
Yeah. But in terms of just like comfort, do you know anybody that swaps them?
Yes.
You swap them, Mr. Tank?
I don't know.
You swap them out?
Certain, yeah. So not on every pair that I have, but on my Jordan 1s, I'm a huge 1 fan. But yeah, I do swap out insoles on my 1s.
Yeah, I had to do it for my 4s, the OG ones, because I mean, it's just
that damn quilted insole foot pad killed my arches first time I wore them joints.
It's hard as hell.
You talking about
Killed my arches, bro. And I ain't never had a shoe. Yeah, and I ain't never have any Jordan shoe kill my feet. But those things with the quilted insole, the first pair that they ever dropped, them things hurt my insoles. I was mad at them.
I tell you when my feet was killing me, y'all gonna be like, man, you tripping. Them SB4s. When I went to the Ravens game against the Eagles, y'all.
The SB4s killed your feet.
The Navies? What, the Navies?
He's talking about the Pine Green.
No,
you talking about Pine Greens.
The Pine Greens, man.
Really?
I haven't had an issue with neither one of those pairs, to be honest with you.
Nah, because you won't walk it. You wasn't walking.
You have the original Armand 4s, Mr. Think? You have the original Armand 4s? Or are you talking about the new? Because the newest Armand 4s don't have a quilted insole foot pad. It's normal. The originals, the dark colored Jordan 4.
No. That was me that said that.
No. Mr. Think said none of those pairs hurt my feet. That's why I asked if he had
that about the SB4.
Oh, because you said none of those pairs.
No, so the SB4s was probably because how far I had to walk. I had to walk from the casino all the way through Camden Yards. I had to come out of the parking garage, go down, go all the way across to get to the stadium, and then doing all that walking and go back. But as far as the quilted, I didn't have them on long. I didn't have to walk long distance in them to see if them joints hurt my foot or not.
I
got the ones with the quilted.
So
the dark pair.
Question, G-Fish, how do you rock your 4s though? Do you loose lace them? Are they loose, but you put like a small tie?
No tie.
No tie.
Just loose. Hey, look, wherever the strings feel like they want to lay, that's where. Bam. That's it.
I always say that
I ain't doing no tying up, none of that.
I know sometimes when my shoes are loose lace, like sometimes I gotta make just a little more snug so they're on my feet better.
I mean, I had the style, man. I had the Kelly Green joint on, man.
Oh yeah, I know.
So
I know.
in Vegas, up and down the strip, white cement fours, no problems, and that's strip walking, all up and down.
Those cementies.
Yep.
But I tell you, I tell you, but threes, as far as comfortability, three kills the fours.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, comfortable, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like walking with slippers on your feet in the threes.
And it's weird that they do because
I'm talking
the
about white cement fours,
midsole,
though.
the midsole of the 3 and the 4 look very similar.
I don't know that black, not the black cement threes that just came out. The ones before that, them joints. I don't know what they put in them joints. I was, man, gas station run anything. I'm throwing them joints on.
Purple said he ran those 2018s down. He used to have them on all the time.
I bet because it felt like he had them slip. Then it felt like he had some of them Yeezys on. Shoot,
love them. Still rock them.
Yeah.
It's just the toe box thing is like that's crazy when you compare one bigger than the other, but the comfortability in that one is crazy though. And as far as the fours, which fours you talking about? You talking about the 2016 pair or the ones that just came out?
He got the ones that just came out.
Yeah, the 2025.
I can't remember.
2025.
The last pair I got I think it was the 16 that came out or 15.
It was 16.
Yeah, they comfortable. They ain't hurt my feet at all. No.
Mm-hmm.
And that's back. They came with the insole with the little stick in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fours always did me right, so I have no issues with no fours. I've never had an issue with a four.
But it was just that four. It was like my 18 bread fours. I don't have that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
yeah,
I'll
like
be honest
that.
with you, it's been that newer shape that's done me right because I was one of the. I guess it depends on the structure of your foot, but for me, the fours would kill my pinky toe. I used to experience that pinky toe killer in my fours. Yeah,
I'm trying to think what's going to kill my foot.
For me, again, it's the original Ama 4. It's only 4 that's ever killed my feet. Only 4.
I never bought a gym shoe and said, you know what? Let me go ahead and get a new insole. I never done that before.
But that's because we're getting older, bro. Like, yo, like you would throw on anything to be fresh. But when you get older, it's like, man, I'm about to go ahead and take these out and save my dogs, man. Like, Jordan 1s is not comfortable.
To G Fish's point, I changed the insole on my Timbs because I still rock Timbs, bro. I got insoles on my Timbs, bro.
Now I can see that. I can't stand
straight up.
Longer. I can't stand in long periods of time in Timbs no more or ones like that.
Yeah, nah. It's for style. To your point, man. It ain't for comfort for sure.
Yeah, ones I'm good in. Ones I can be good in pretty much all day.
Yeah, I don't swap all of my ones out, but there are certain ones where I actually do just change out. You know, and I don't. I'm cheap, so I don't have like 10 pairs of insoles. I take it out and just put it in. You know,
makes sense.
Swap.
Yeah. You know what? Listen, while we're on the subject, Jay and I we actually were having this discussion about basketball shoes of today versus back then. G-Fish, can you recall a lot of guys that were blowing out their Achilles like in the 90s?
Nah, the biggest thing back then, it wasn't
like
too many. Besides Dominique Wilkins, it was like a long stretch. It was more like an ACL tear.
Yeah, that's
more than Achilles.
That's what Jay and I were saying. And so the reason why I bring that up is because a lot of the modern basketball shoes of today, Jay and I both agreed on it. They almost all look like iterations of a Kobe sneaker. They're all low cut, you know, the way they're designing them and stuff like that. You can see the Kobe elements in the shoe. But it's interesting that as better these shoes are supposed to be. The amount of injuries that players are suffering, it seems like has gone up. And when you look at the old basketball shoes, like a Jordan 1 was pretty much flat inside. 2s, 3s, 4s, like all of them were pretty much kind of flat inside. And you didn't really hear about people blowing their Achilles out like that. But this year, what was it, during the playoffs, or like 3 or 4 people that blew out their Achilles?
Yep.
It's become
Kobe.
like it's
Kobe and
happening
Steve
more
Nash fault.
frequently.
It's Kobe
happening
and
more
Steve Nash
frequently.
fault. Kobe,
Right,
like
okay, go
Steve
ahead.
Nash. Steve Nash. I don't know if y'all remember. Steve Nash started that trend. Everybody
With the
want to say
lows?
it's Kobe. Yeah, everybody want to say it was Kobe, but Steve Nash had that soccer background, and he started wearing lows, and then Kobe looked at that and was like, he was wearing it for an edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, they even he wanted it shaved down to a point where he can get like a good cut on the floor, like an edge
Correct.
or whatever, right?
So to your point, but a low top, right, allows for better ankle flexion laterally, right, side to side. With an Achilles is really activated when you're moving forward and backwards. So a lot of these blowouts are happening when these guys are trying to accelerate forward, not necessarily cut. So I'm wondering, we were kind of saying to ourselves, like, what could be causing them to be blowing out their Achilles? Because it's not happening when they move laterally, it's happening when they move forward. And the only thing I can say, because the game of basketball hasn't necessarily changed in the sense of how it's played, right? Like, it's still hardwood floor, you run up and down the court 48 minutes, all that. But what has changed are the shoes.
I don't think it's just all just the shoes neither. I think excessive training from when they
said that too.
they younger.
We did say
excessive
that,
training. Excessive training when they younger on one sport back in the day versus athletes used to play 3 different sports to give your body a rest or to just play something else or to help you in the particular sport that you playing by playing something else. And the fact that they probably don't be training that part of the body, and the fact that when the last time you seen an athlete wearing ankle braces, even when they wearing a low in the support.
Well, they get their ankles taped though.
But still, even with your ankles taped with the braces, you still got laces. The only athlete that wear a low right now and still wear ankle braces is Steph Curry.
Steph.
Yo, what was he did have a lot of ankle rolls.
What's that other cat's name? Oh man, I can't think of his name.
There was a dude.
It's a combination.
Mind you, the NFL wise, well, Brandon Graham blew his out a couple years ago, but the last one I know of besides him was my man, the linebacker for the 49ers. And he
did that in the Super Bowl.
Correct. God, I don't know if you all remember this, but he was coming off the sideline. Like, all he did was take like 2 steps off the sideline to come in the game, and he blew his Achilles out. He wasn't even in a play when that happened.
So,
which is crazy.
I think, and it goes back to a lot of things that where your kicks and I talked about, and G-Fish, you hit it. Part of it is I get it. The technology of the kicks are better for performance, but I don't think the materials are better. And then when it also comes to the type of training, because you think about it, people play basketball all year round. Look at Luka was hurt, right, during the NBA season. Why is my man overseas right now playing a full European season game and gonna come back over here and play?
Yeah.
So look at Zion Williams, right? When he blew his Nike shoe out in the first 30 seconds playing for Duke. And, where your kicks was like, well, it was because of his weight and how explosive he is. And I said, well, I agree. But at the same time, again, shoes are not built better when it comes to quality than back in the day. I just think the tech specs are better, but quality, no. Even though Nike and every brand is doing a better job when it comes to better quality, but it just don't hit the same.
Yeah, the tech specs is better than it was in the 90s and the sneakers that's coming out now.
Well, I would agree. They definitely trying to cut costs in terms of materials used. I would say that. I mean that that thing that happened to Zion, like when his shoe blew out like that's
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah. I can't even remember something like that happening to anybody else in the league or in college.
That was the same year that the NBA jerseys was getting torn when they tried to go to recycled plastic and fuse in with the jerseys.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
$1 billion industry, man. Hey, let's use recyclable plastics.
Hey, look, let me ask y'all this. I don't know if y'all noticed this, right? All right, so this is a Nike thing, right? I know we talking about sneakers, but it's a Nike thing. So, like, when you buy an NFL jersey or whatever, right, you would think it'd be stitched. So, when you buy the almost $200 one, the numbers is like just painted on, but the other parts is stitched. So then when, I don't know if people be paying attention, like when you look at the pictures, is the player stuff stitched anymore? I don't think the jerseys is stitched anymore, yeah.
Some of them you see that like they get torn up, so you might be right. I don't know.
But then I think when you go back and look at old videos and old clips, like in the 90s, we just automatically assumed that them jerseys were stitched. I'll go back and look at some of them, like if I'm looking up a highlight, and some of them jerseys back then, like Jordan was wearing, they won't stitch. But some of them champion jerseys.
Hey man, what do you say? Go to Home Depot. Slap some paint on it.
You might be right. You might be right as far as them not being stitched. I can't remember.
I instantly think about how easy it'll be to change that stuff if it's not embroidered. It's easier to change it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite interesting, man. I think we're gonna have to pay a little bit more attention this year and see if we do see stitched football jerseys or if they just paint ons. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because
we ain't really paying attention to it. We just looking at it and just assuming like you know, like you like, all right, cool. And you ain't really thinking about it. And then when you buy it, he's like, why is Nike switching the public to paint on jerseys and still charging the same price?
They have stitched jerseys though that they sell.
Yeah, but that's the $300-$400 jerseys. But then if you go look at pictures when they promoting the jerseys when the players got it on, they don't look like it's stitched. Yeah, it's like that new infused. It like the new infused it's not the painted on, but it's like some new technology with a number. Yeah.
I'll be honest with y'all, man. Jerseys have not made a comeback since the 90s, and I'll tell you, I have not bought a jersey since. But if I was to ever buy a jersey again, it has to be stitched. I could not buy a plastic number on a jersey. I just personally couldn't do it.
To your point, G-Fish, I think more of the college jerseys have the paint on numbers than they do stitched. A lot of the college jerseys have paint, especially football wise.
Yeah, I mean nobody really rocking jerseys like that except for like you go to game day. Yeah, like you ain't throwing that joint on to go somewhere like that. Like football Sunday, you throwing it on, and that's why it's an influx of people buying real and people buying fake because it's like it ain't the style like that.
Right.
Yeah. Remember when what's that company in Philly that did the throwback jerseys? Like they had the Walter Payton. They had the Randall Cunningham.
Mitchell and Ness.
There we go. The Mitchell and Ness throwback jersey series. I remember those were huge for a long time.
Yeah, I still didn't get to go in there when I was up there in Philly. When I go back, I'm going to slide in there in the store. But I didn't mean to take y'all off the sneaker topic. I was just bringing it because it was a Nike topic.
Nah, you good, brother. Hey, Sig, I did see your message, and I'm glad Purple responded because, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember any of the installs I have. So I'll be on Facebook, and I'll just be getting like try out these insoles. So I'll drop $40 here, $35 here, and I got all types of them, and they all
But you
pretty
get
much
the Valkyrie joints with the carbon fiber in them.
Nah, man, we talking about that. I don't believe in that garbage, man. They're flipping that insole in half and letting it fly 17 feet up in the air, and I'm like, nobody's toe is bending like that. Nobody's foot's. Give me a break. Give me a break.
My thing is okay. To that point, though, then you think the carbon fiber on the like the 12s is just an aesthetic? There's no real purpose to the shoe.
And I'm not saying it's not serving a purpose, but if you're gonna sell me something and say, hey, put this on your foot because you're gonna jump higher, and then hey, take a look at the bounce on this thing, and you take something and you flex it all the way like this and release it. Boing! My foot's not ever doing that.
He said my foot don't work that way.
Stop. My foot is not flexing like that.
I agree with you. That's just like Nike sold us on them shocks with Vince Carter back in the day. You want to dunk, get these bowlings.
Yep. I remember that. Yes. And then remember they had a report saying that the shocks like mess up your posture after long use or something like that.
It's all marketing deploy, man. It's marketing deploy, boy.
Look.
Straight up. Chat, double tap that screen, man. We out here live giving y'all, man, nothing but this free entertainment, sneaker entertainment, sports. We out here, man. Come on, chat. Show us some love.
Shout out to everybody who's tapping.
Hey, Jay, when you talking about
jumping on here, man. Appreciate you, brother. Good seeing you.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
Remember when you was talking about that Reebok? Reebok dropped the ball again. And AI. And it's like, yo, AI, you went ahead and hit that man on his IG for wearing your cleats in the NFC championship game. And then he wore your cleats in the Super Bowl. And y'all looking for athletes. Why you didn't sign Devontae Smith?
Facts, bro.
And when he got his ring, look at the advertisement. When he got his ring, his Eagles ring, the next day he put it in the case right beside all his national championship rings from Alabama.
Yep.
It's true, man. Like, I don't understand the problem, bro. Like, the stuff we see, why can't they see this? I don't know. And let's not say, oh, it's truly fully a money issue. Let's not even say that, man. What really is the issue?
Tell them we need an invoice, man. Start cutting these checks, man. Start cutting these checks.
Let them know
to these shows.
I mean, to your point, though, it makes absolutely no sense. My man rocking that shoe, and you're like, you need people. There you go.
That man went and bought an AI and got it turned into a cleat. Like, correct. He had to go buy the regular shoe and get the cleats attached to it.
Correct.
And then in the Super Bowl, he painted them a different color. I think it was like silver. The whole AI3 was silver.
It's too easy. It's too easy. And then you don't try to sign my man. Like, do something.
Just like I felt Jordan Brand should have signed AJ Brown.
Yeah, listen, don't even get me started on Jordan Brand, because that campaign they had for Jalen Hurts is trash. You can't just drop that jersey in a commercial and be like, all right, we good. Come on, bro.
Drop
my man just won a Super Bowl. And listen, with all the controversy surrounding my man Jalen Hurts, okay, the amount of Jordan 11 cleats this man wore. Remember the Jalen 2 shoes game that he had, where he had to switch the shoe out because the joint broke. I forgot what the hell happened to it. But
they had to cut the 3 up, and he couldn't get it off, and he put that joint on. But he, in the recent interview, he said it's funny how they did me like Jordan. I had to pay a fine, and then the way that I did it got banned, just like Jordan or whatever. But I'm like, even that aside, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so Luka got a 1. Your man's New Orleans, he got a 1. Where is his sneaker at? Where Hurts sneaker at? And then I don't even like this dude or his team, right? But he was on there before him. Why haven't you done anything with Dak Prescott? You know how many Dallas fans that's gonna buy a PE
My
Jordan
God.
1?
Seriously.
Right.
Seriously. It's too easy. It's too
Dropping
easy.
the ball. They're dropping
It's
the
too
ball, bro.
easy.
Hey, Perp,
You're
I
dropping
got a
the ball.
question for you. Quick question for you, Perp. So, like I'll give an example. I'm going to use Tesla. You have some Tesla stock analysts screaming from the mountaintop saying that Tesla needs to advertise, because if you'll notice, you never see a Tesla commercial on TV. Never. Tesla does not spend money on marketing and advertising. They like to hit their socials, obviously on X, the platform of Elon Musk and other, like Tesla drivers and owners are the marketing, like the word of mouth voice for Tesla. Do you think Nike is kind of taking this into consideration when we're talking about the storytelling or the lack thereof, marketing, advertising? Do you think Nike is really I know they're saving a ton of money by not doing it, but are they losing a ton of money by not doing it? Kind of curious.
Yeah, because I mean, nowadays we live in the nature of hype beast, right? Hype beasts are moving the needle for Nike, on social media, on X, on Snapchat, on Instagram, you name it, right? I think that if you go back historically and you look at Nike when they really started putting millions into their marketing campaigns, it was in the 80s, right? With this whole Spike Lee collaboration with all the way out. You even had, Jordan strategically placed their products all throughout movies, right? Do the Right Thing. What was the other one with Giovanni in it? The real famous one. He Got Game. Was it He Got Game? I can't remember. Is that Denzel Washington? Anyway,
He Got Game.
Okay, perfect. So, Jordan branding all throughout those, right? And then you see a paradigm shift in the early part of the early 2000s. I'm talking about 2005, 2006, where Nike felt like they were bigger than marketing at that point, right? And what we see a dip in their profit margins. If you go back and you pull a 10K report for Nike, started at 1999 and work it all the way up to 2025, you'll see those peaks and valleys. And from 2005 all the way to like 2011, you'll see a massive dip in profit margin. And that's why, because they were focusing more on the actual sneaker itself than pushing it out there to the masses. Because what did we really have a lot of then that we have a lot of now? Social media, right?
Correct.
I think back during the early 2000s, what do we have? We had Facebook, right? We had MySpace and
Black Planet.
Black Planet, right?
Black Planet.
But back then though, companies like Nike, they didn't think they thought this was going to be a trend. They didn't think social media was going to be here and evolve the way that it did. So none of them were hopping on that bandwagon. Could you imagine if Nike had hopped on Black Planet, they hopped on MySpace, they'd even hopped on Facebook as far as marketing goes? Their shares would be through the roof right now because they would be the first one to bat. Whenever you're the first one to bat in a market that's so compressed and so competitively stacked the way it is, oh man, they would have dominated. But they thought that they were too big for that. And now we look at where they are right now. Their stock is volatile, right? They're in a transition period from a leadership perspective. And we always know those, you can't turn that ship around overnight. Sometimes it takes years to turn that ship all the way around to where you want it to maximize profitability on the back end. And that's where we are right now with Nike. Nike doesn't know whether they're coming and going. They have a new captain at the helm. They're bringing in old designers, if you notice, from the Tinker Hatfield period, from the late 80s, early 90s, because now they're trying to capture some of that old luster, that old lore that really built them into the company that, we know them for today. But is it too late? That's the question I would ask.
But they don't need a whole bunch of money to, as far as, it depends. Like, as far as marketing is pushing, like pushing on platforms. But as far as like marketing budget, like how much you spend to shoot the commercial, if they doing that, they hustling backwards. Like you could shoot a commercial with a phone. Like they don't need them big cameras to do all that. You could have made like the Steel 10. You could have just made that commercial off of old clips off of YouTube and just slap Nike on it.
literally, Mr. Think I'm Possible and I were having that conversation earlier, and I was telling them they shoot full-blown movies now with just iPhones, right?
Yeah.
So think of how much you're saving on the back end with your budget by taking that page out of your playbook, just like you just gave a perfect example of. Time has evolved.
Yeah.
Technology has evolved. You can go right now and get a $500 add-on for your iPhone. For your iPhone, put it over this right here. Boom. You got the quality of a $15,000, $25,000 movie camera.
It's called cinematic mode.
You know what I mean?
Look at Jay's face. Well, Jay, why you hit him?
Hey, that jaw was hanging. Pause. Pause.
Sneaky Tyler, what up, baby? What up, man?
What up, Sneaky Tyler?
So let me ask you another question. Would you fall victim when it comes down to sneaker seating? Would anyone fall victim to that?
What do you mean?
What's that mean exactly?
So it's almost like cloud seating. You know how like they can make it rain and all that other stuff, right? In the atmosphere. So sneaker seating is going to be like the, you know, like a brand sends you a kick, and you know, here I am, yo. If y'all ain't got these, y'all sleeping. Blah, 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 blah. You must cop, right? Because I'm getting these shoes for free. So of course, anything they send me is gonna be a banger, and you know what I mean. And you missing out.
So I'll jump out here first. I'll say yes, right? And I'll give you a very specific example. The new AMA 5, right? I have seen them giving those free pairs out to Seth Fowler, to Tony D2 Wild, to all of these top end sneaker tubers out here to do a quote unquote review, right? I think from a strategic standpoint, it's brilliant because all the hype beasts follow these sneaker tubers, and whatever these sneaker tubers, they're like little lemmings. They're, okay.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, what's that movie with the stupid seagulls where they mine? Like that's what they are, and they're eating this up now. So now everybody was shitting on this shoe. So now all of a sudden, now that they've started making it around, the Seth Fowler, Tony D2 Wilds, and all these sneaker tubers are like, man, I thought this was a crappy shoe. Man, this is a dope story behind it. It's a dope quality. It's this and that. Now you have a luster for this shoe. And now you've built up, right, a consumer desire for this sneaker right now. And that's a perfect example. And if it's done and executed the right way, it's absolutely effective. And we're about to see with this AMA 5.
Right.
Yeah, but as far as he's saying the sneaker seating, they was already doing that like 2000 like 15, 16, 17 where they used to sell them. Yeah, what they used to sell. I wouldn't say Nike. It was more like Champs. I don't know if y'all remember watching the YouTubers and they used to get that all blue Champs box.
Yep.
But then Champ stopped doing it, and then Nike started just sending straight. And then there was a period where they just stopped sending people stuff. And now, like I said, I've seen a couple of videos recent where Nike they sent Seth Fowler a new new like low top sneaker with like some new technology that they're trying to push.
Yeah,
I feel like Seth Fowler is the mule nowadays for really pushing it out to the masses, because I think he's got well over 1 million.
He's got like over 3 million subscribers, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't use what's my man, Nightwing.
Oh, they do. They do.
Yeah, but his breakdown, like his breakdowns go well beyond Seth Fowler's breakdowns, in my opinion. I really don't understand
the two, though, because Nightwing literally breaks down the fabric.
I know. I'm just surprised Nightwing doesn't have more subscribers, given that not only does he goes into the history, the full breakdown, like he goes into everything.
Yeah, but
about
you
his
have to
shoe.
keep in mind though the two factions that we have of sneakerheads out there. We've got the hype beast. The hype beasts don't really rock with Nightwing like that.
Yeah,
You got the
you
true
can't say Nightwing's a hype beast, so you're right.
Yeah, you know, so you got the OGs and the old heads that follow Nightwing, and he's got a loyal following with them.
Yeah.
The hype beast, they're all on self-followers type of platform because why? He's only doing surface level stuff. He's doing stuff just to breadcrumb you to get you excited about the sneaker to push it out, you know, for his
And Perp,
partners.
you actually raised a good point because, like, I'm here for the storytelling. Like, I'm here for the storytelling. I talk about this in my videos, man. Like, I care about the presentation, whether the box and the shoe trees and the tissue paper and extra laces and whatever it is, whatever dynamics and whatever the creativity that they putting on the sneaker or whatever. I think that's dope for me, and I like to talk about it. But I might be, and my YouTube analytics tell me my following that I have, man. I don't have 12 to 17-year-olds following me. I have an older crowd following me, and I understand that. But maybe if I was talking to a younger generation, instead of me telling you the history behind the sneaker, I'd probably say something like, Travis Scott had these on at a concert. That's probably how I would relate it. Do you see what I'm saying? That's how I would relate it to like the younger crowd. You know what I mean? Like,
let me just drop Travis Scott name a few times.
Or Megan Thee Stallion had these on, and they're like, oh yeah, those are dope. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Fellas, I'm going off a little bit off topic, but when we talk about Nightwing, which I think Nightwing is dope. I think Seth Fowler has his presence, right? What it boils down to is, gentlemen, is not only who supports you, right? But also, how do you do your SEOs, right? How do you market yourself in a way? But it really stands out who really supports you, who really out there is really trying to like help you get you to that next level. That's at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, we talk about YouTube, we talk about, how does someone can have 1 million views when they got their grandmama's dirty panties laying up in a nasty ass room and they showing you a shoe and everybody just seems to want to watch their video, right? And to that point, it's all about part of this stuff is hard work. Part of it is just the luck of the draw, because there's a lot of people out there who have sneaker channels and they literally stop in the middle of their video and say, hold on, let me check this information for y'all, and get 40,000 views and don't know nothing about the history, opposed to people like us who know the history, giving you every breakdown, and we're only getting 300 damn views, maybe sometimes 2,000 views. Makes no sense. So again, it's about who really supports you. And again, if surface level stuff is what's working for some people, and if some people is working for going to the deep blue sea of the information that we give out, it's just the name of the game, and it is what it is. It's no hate on nobody, but it's just the name of the game when it comes to this social media and trying to market everything. No hate on nobody. It's just the truth. So chat, with that being said, man, listen, we giving y'all the information, fire sneaker content, history, we laugh, we joke. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid to subscribe. I'm telling you right now, we here. G-Fish, listen, man, my man be rocking on the ones and twos, man, on Saturday. I'm talking about nothing but straight work. And my man's a sneakerhead. Come on, man. Subscribe to everybody's channel. Show us love. Free content. Fire content. You know the motto. God dog it.
Wait, I forgot the motto.
Jay on that honey pack tonight. Honey pack Jay tonight.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still natural right now. Whoa.
Whoa. Hey, yo.
Oh, BT, I did, BT. I did.
He said, I don't need no PEDs.
No help. I don't need no help out here, boy. I'm trying to tell you something.
Yeah, what you got for us, Where You Kicks?
Oh man, listen, I appreciate y'all going live tonight, man. So happy to be able to tap in tonight. Hey, for those y'all out there, please make sure you have those notification bells turned on. Make sure you check us out this coming Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Tonight, though, we just having some fun, talking that ish. You know what I'm saying? Great job with everybody, man. Appreciate y'all for real.
Yo, chat, y'all rocked out tonight, man. We appreciate y'all going live with us, man, on a crazy, random ass Monday night, man. Hey, but you know, it's always a vibe with the One Pair at a Time podcast crew. And more importantly, it's always a vibe, man, where we got the Oracle, man, the General. Stand up and salute G-Fish in the building. Always teaching us lessons, man. He's always, hey, yo, each one teach one, man. G-Fish, that's his motto right there, all day. So we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate chat rocking out with us, man, on a random Monday night, man. And man, shoot, we can't wait to do it again on Saturday. Hey, if you're not subscribed to One Pair at a Time, smash that up button. Drop the link in the chat if we can. Subscribe to J Elevate, Mr. Thing Impossible, Where You Kicks 26, and of course G-Fish. Go ahead, show him some love. Smash
Bird Gang.
What you got for us, G-Fish?
Hey, Bird Gang, y'all know, hey, training camp starts tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
And we still your 2025, 2024, 25 NFL champs. And it's going to stay that way until further notice.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's a fair statement. That's a fair. Shout out to everybody who tapped in today. It's always love on this end. Everybody done wrapped it up and said the right thing. So look, I'm gonna end it just like this. There's two things I'm gonna end it with.